Hello, everyone. It appears the Chief Walker has made a statement about the neighbor's video footage from the night that Orrin and Orson were reported missing by JuleZ and Jacqueline West. The chief is saying, and apparently the neighbor stated to the news, that the timestamp was wrong, but you need to take a look at this and listen to what the chief has to say.
4-year-old Orrin West and 3-year-old Orson West from California City have been missing for 5 weeks now.
The California City Police Chief is now speaking on security camera footage from a neighbor from the day those boys went missing. David Kaplan has more on what this video is revealing about the investigation. David?
Well, Dave Rochelle, Police Chief Walker says the security cam footage is consistent with the statements from JuleZ and Jacqueline West. The security camera footage of a neighbor to JuleZ and Jacqueline West shows on December 21st at 5:53, JuleZ starts looking for the boys around the neighborhood. The neighbor admits the timestamp on the security camera footage is 1 hour off.
What appears right here is someone, I'm assuming by his statement, is JuleZ getting into a white van in front of the property and exiting. And it looks like he makes a left turn and goes eastbound on Aspen.
JuleZ comes back to the home 6 minutes later. Fast forward to 5:53, California City Police arrive.
This is 5:53. So can you tell me?
5:53 is consistent again. We received the call at 5:48 and we were on scene within 5 minutes. So that makes absolute sense. And it looks like I'm assuming JuleZ and Jacqueline walking up to the police car and discussing with my officer, giving him information of what they've reported.
JuleZ gets in his van and looks for the boys around the neighborhood more, while the officer looks for Orrin and Orson with a flashlight in the backyard.
I'm absolutely confident at this point my officer is beginning his search where the kids were seen last, and that would be in the backyard.
We saw dogs on the other side of the fence. We did not see children on the other side of the fence. So not saying they weren't in the backyard, just from the security cam footage and the angle the camera was at, we could not see children through an outline or anything on the other side of the fence. Is that same with police?
Yeah, that's a correct statement.
I have also reviewed video from 2 days before the boys were reported missing. Coming up at 6, I'll show you why it could be a key piece of information in the boys' disappearance. In studio, David Kaplan, Eyewitness News.
Now that you've seen the video and heard what the chief has to say, did you notice that even what he was saying about the time being an hour off wasn't matching up with the minutes on the video, the embedded timestamp? And I looked into, and so did a lot of other people, when it got dark on December 21st. And it seems to me that the timestamp is correct on the video because it matches up with my understanding about when it became dark there on that night. It was the winter solstice, so it was the shortest day of the year, and you can check it out, look it up for yourselves, and see what you think, and comment below on that. Also, they seem to have pulled down the footage. I tried to get the footage where they talked about the video from December 19th, but what was said is that after examination, the news station saw that the video on the 19th shows the Wests leave with 4 kids, come back with no kids, and that they said that was when they took the other 4 to stay with the grandma, and that Orrin and Orson were not with them, but the news did not give any statement as to where Orrin and Orson were supposed to be on the 19th. They did say that the other West children have said that the 19th was the last time they saw Orrin and Orson. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching Another Day in the Car with JuleZ.